Good afternoon, adventurers. Can everybody hear me? Everybody got me loud and clear out there? If you got me, just say yes in the comment in the chat there. But guys, if y'all didn't catch those codes at the beginning here, you can go to my homepage there. You can go to my YouTube home and you can click the links there. And I have my affiliate links right there. So you can get basically anything. All the links I have there can give you some money back. You can get a lot of stuff a lot cheaper, and in the long run get really good gear. I don't affiliate myself with something that I haven't used before, and all of them that I affiliate with are all awesome gear makers. But anyways, guys, getting in here this afternoon, we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on the last 2 weeks. Sorry about last Thursday. I had to forego the live stream, and I had to go watch my nephew play his last baseball game, and it was a nice game. They definitely put on a nice one. It was tied all the way down the end. I think they lost by 1 run, but they played the best team in the league, and they played them like 2 or 3 weeks before, and it was, I'm just going to say, awful. Like, they destroyed them. But this last game, it was great. Like, they did a really good job. Really good job. They all played well. They actually looked like a team, so kudos to those coaches. They done a really good job. But anyways, guys, gonna say hello to Mr. Aaron here. He's another brother from Kentucky. We like to get down and have a good time. We met at the Who Hang over the summer, and well, that was the first time I met him. We've talked before that, and hopefully he'll come up again this weekend, and we'll get to see him again. But anyways, as Mike said there, we have he's going to do Squawk. Guys, Squawk is great company. I'm just going to let y'all know. But we're going to get into what we're going to talk about this afternoon. We're going to talk about hammock hangs. I got a few of my new friends going to get on here. They're going to talk about their experiences on their first hang. And you know what? We'll go on from there, and we'll let y'all handle the chat. So, guys, recently, I went to MAHHA. I have a couple of videos of MAHHA on there, and it's up in Pennsylvania. It's quite a drive. When I go, it's a trip. I always visit Ben from Hilltop Packs. Stop in there. We talk. We chat. This time, I picked up a new pack. Shout out to that new pack, Ben. You did awesome. I can't wait to get out there in it this weekend, man. Get some miles on it. But anyways, I went up there. We camped one night, Quebec run. Then we went on to MAHHA. MAHHA is usually somewhere in, I guess, central Pennsylvania, somewhere close to where Dutchware is. Dutchware puts it on every year. And this is my second one. I went to the spring one, and it's going to be an every year thing for me, just like Who Hang will. I'm going to choose a few hangs every year, and they're never going to change. It's something I just missed Machilligan, and that's one that's going to be added to the list, and HangCon. So, guys, that's what I'm talking about here. We're talking about hammock hangs, get-togethers. We have the backpacking stuff, and Ursa, I had you in there. We'll get you in there. I'm just trying to set things up here, but those are the hangs that I'm going to do every year. And then we have, if y'all out there and wonder what a hammock hang is, basically you get together and you're all hammockers and you just sit there and shoot the shit all weekend, have a good time. Oh, was you at the spring one this past one, Jason? When it was in Centralia? That one was awesome. It rained a lot, but we went for a nice little hike around there, and it was beautiful. Kind of sad that I was lazy this last one and didn't go for the hike, but it was fun. I had a lot more fun hanging around, getting to know people a little bit better, getting to know people more and more. And got one buddy here from Pennsylvania. We're going to meet up. We got him he was in the chat here at the beginning. He's from I'm Lost, Not Exploring, Mr. Robbie. And I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm not. Crap. Is that right, Robbie? I don't know if that's right or not, but you can correct me. I had you in there, Ursa. I just hadn't brought you into the stream yet. I was sitting there getting things set up for the MAHHA. But anyways, guys, so we went to Fall MAHHA, and it was in Fort Loudon, Pennsylvania, right out there. It's I don't want to get it wrong. Let me look real quick. Is it Men of the Mountain? Is that what it was? Men of the Mountain. Is that right? Ursa? I can't remember. My mind's went blank. I hear you there, Jason. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a 2-year thing for me. I like going up there. And me and Rich, we make a trip out of it. He's in the chat there. We might get him in here. This is our second time. We went in the spring, and it's something me and him, we're going to plan it every year. And I'm going to try to get him down to HangCon, and then he's going to come down here every year for the YouTuber meetup. We'll talk about that here towards the end. But I'm going to throw that link back out there for those that are just joining, that want to join in, that know who they are. And we'll throw it in there. Or if you just want to join and chit chat, I mean, that's what this is here for. I'm very open with this. It's what this is about. I want to talk with people about the adventures they've had recently, stuff that they've done. That's what this is about. And you know what? We're going to talk about gear. I love gear. I know all y'all love gear. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, looks like we got Ursa back in here. So we'll get her on stream here and change the layout. Can you hear me, Ursa? If you can hear me, say something. You there, Ursa? Yeah, I think you're trying to get out and rejoin. I don't know. It might be something with your phone. If you're using an iPhone, use Chrome instead of Safari if that's what it's using. That's what I say. I hate anything Apple, but that's me. So just try that again. I'm going to go ahead and kick you out of here and you try to rejoin. Anyways, guys, let's get back on here. So MAHHA, it's a twice-a-year trip. Oh, we see here. Rich is currently getting everything packed up like the rest of us here. Oh, family camping trip. Oh, I got to get back out there with the daughter. I think I'm trying to get out there as soon as I can with my wife. She's supposed to go with me this weekend. I don't know if she is still or not. I've got her all packed up, but we've got a trip. That's the YouTuber meetup, creator meetup here in Kentucky. We all go out to the gorge and have us a good time. But she's going to go with me on that. But my youngest is sick and has a bad sinus infection, so we'll see. But anyways, Fall MAHHA, guys. Since Men in the Mountain, Pennsylvania, beautiful area. I wish I would have went for a hike. I did get a little bit of drone footage. If y'all haven't watched that video, go back on the channel there. It's a couple weeks ago. It's I hanged in I camped on an island and hang with friends or something like that. It's a couple weeks ago. It says Fall MAHHA 2025. Try now, Ursa. Yeah, I think there's something up with your phone. Anyways, yeah, Stringer, he posted a video up last night. He's going to be there. We're going to meet up tomorrow. Rich is going to come down tomorrow. Rich is on his way. He's going to get down here probably around noon, between 12 and 2. I want to get there earlier. I'm going to go up Indian Staircase, set up my stuff, go back down, and go back up Indian Staircase with Rich. So I told him he's getting the full experience. He has to go up the staircase with his pack on. I mean, if my 11-year-old daughter can do it, I know he can do it. Yeah, I just called you out there, Rich. Anyways, yeah, Mike, why don't you try to come up this weekend? Are you off, buddy? We'll be up here on an Indian Staircase all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's weird. Works just fine on my phone, but I have no idea. I have a Samsung phone, though. like you're sitting there, but I can't hear you or nothing. But so yeah, we were in Men in the Mountain Club. Spent there. We got up early Friday morning, headed there. Then we were there Friday, all the rest of the day, Saturday and Sunday, and they have an like all the Dutch Wear, the hang that they put on, they always have a raffle at the end. HangCon is a lot similar. Your bigger hangs, they usually have a big raffle. People send gear to it, sponsors, and they'll raffle the gear off at the end. Pretty awesome. Spring MAHHA, I won a really, really, really awesome Jaxar Better quilt, 1,000 feel down, ultralight, weighs like 11 ounces. And that made me spend some more money, but I got it for a good price, so I had to, use it somehow, and I had to make my whole setup ultralight. So that led into the lighter setup over the summer. Y'all seen me backpack with that. But anyways, we'll keep on going. So Fall MAHHA, we had our raffle. They had some of the best food. I don't know who that. I think someone that works there at the Men of the Mountain Club was cooking, and I want to say it was amazing. Like that chicken and the mac and cheese kind of made me mad. I had bariatric surgery. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to eat more. Yeah. Hopefully, I think Ben just didn't feel good this last time. Rich, if this wasn't an adult one, I would totally bring her. She'd be down for it in a heartbeat. She's like me. You want to get out and have an adventure and have a good time, she's definitely down for it. Oh yeah, half chickens. There you go. Half chickens. That's what they had. It was some of the best chicken. You should have seen it there at the Men in the Mountain Club. They had this huge smoker pit area, and they just had these chickens like on these big grates lined up across it. It's really nice. Like some of the best food I've eaten in a while, and that was the best food I've had at a hang. And I've been to quite a few this year, starting with HangCon. If y'all haven't heard of HangCon is in January every year. It's in Florida. It's one of the largest hammock hanging events in the United States, I would say. And it's in, like I said, Florida. It's about an hour or so north of Tampa, middle of nowhere, but beautiful. Drove there with my daughter. We went there this year. I'm taking my whole family. It's awesome. You'll see a lot of the vendors there. They'll let you get in a hammock, see how it feels. So if you're interested in getting to learn about a hammock hang is a very great place to go to. Like my buddy who's in the chat here, Robbie, Mr. I'm Not Lost, I'm Exploring. That's my motto too, buddy. But anyways, we're going to try to get him in a hammock, and no way better than to get him in a hammock at a hammock event. So Robbie, if you want to go to a hammock event too sometime, you need to just link up with us. I try to get to as many as I can. They're awesome. Jason Flowers, like buddy Aaron, and we met up at Jason Flowers Who Hang in July, and man, that one was really awesome too. Beautiful area. It's right down there at the foothills every year, and I may end up taking off time and doing some of the foothills, and then ending and hanging out with them that weekend. I don't know. That's something that I'm going to plan about. I haven't. That's in the future. I mean, it's still almost 9 months. Jason, I am in Kentucky. Have you ever heard of Jeremiah Stringer? From Jeremiah Stringer Hikes. He's actually I'm gonna say best friends. We're really good friends now. We talk to each other daily, and we go to each other's house like weekly, usually, and play basketball. But anyways, he's about 20 minutes from my house. I am about an hour south of Lexington. It's called Somerset. It's on Lake Cumberland. If you know anything about bass fishing, they have a pretty good sized bass tournament every year here. So yeah, I'm in the heart of Kentucky here. Good old 606 boy. I may not have as strong of an accent as Jeremiah. I was in the Army for 6 years and got to experience a little more of the world. I was stationed in Korea, and been there, done that. It's a new day. But anyways, hammock hangs. Like I was saying, hang con. If you have, that's one of the most. I wish I could get one of them guys in here to talk with about this because, man, it's a real event. Oh, let's see here. We got Robbie. Let's see.
Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Oh man, yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm sitting out in the patio trying to chill out and listen in.
So this is Robbie. We've recently just in the last month started talking.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a Pennsylvania boy. It looks he's up there in Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. Northeast PA up near Jim Thorpe area.
Yep, he's wanting to get to Kentucky, and he's very interested in a hammock. And I got to get him down here. I told him I have several setups that I can let him try out, and like I said, man, we got to get you to hammock hang. I don't know if you've ever been to Florida, but if you're interested, hang cons in Florida, and you can definitely get set up down there.
Yeah, I know. I was looking forward to trying to get out to MAHHA this year. Skeeter had asked me about coming out and doing a hang with you guys. It just wasn't in the cards this year. It's the same weekend as my daughter's birthday and my granddaughter's birthday, so they had a birthday party this year, so I missed it on that respect. But I'm hoping to make it out to the spring event this year. But I'm sure we'll get together way before then.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm already trying to plan stuff. It's busy. I'm always, I'm always on the move, always out, as I call it, adventuring.
Yep. Yeah, nothing better than being out in the woods in God's country, man. Nothing better.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, it saved my life. I'm not gonna lie one bit. It's turned my life around in the last about 3 years. So,
great.
but yeah, man, got you in here. You want to tell them a little about what you do on your channel and adventures that you've been on? You've had a pretty cool one recently that I'd like to hear a little bit about that I watched a video on.
Oh yeah, the Centralia meetup. That was pretty cool. I'm about an hour and a half away from Centralia. Basically, everybody knows the story behind the town, and everybody always says how it's vacant. There are still people that actually live in that community. We were up there again this week, working on a part 2 for that Centralia video, and we actually found vents, and we were getting readings out of the vents of 122 degrees, 111 degrees, but the highest was about 125. It's a pretty cool area. There's a lot of ruins. Unfortunately, there's a lot of trash in that area also.
People not practicing, leave no trace.
Oh, it's like almost like a community dump. It's
just like a wasteland.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. It's just a very beautiful area. There's a Weiser State Forest right around there. It's a beautiful place to backpack. I have a video or 2 coming out about that as well. So maybe you guys.
Man, you got me interested, man.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
Yeah, okay, I'll have to watch that one. I've been watching a little bit more stuff in Pennsylvania, like the Loyalstock and the Black Forest Trail and all of those. I've got several pretty good-sized loops up there that I want to try out maybe next year. Next year, that's going to be what I'm going to try to knock out several, between 40 and like 80-mile trips. I'm going to try to get several of those knocked out next year and work my way up, man. It's been a process over the last few years, but yeah. So you saying
about 200 miles of AT trail we could hit too if you come up.
So you said you're where are you exactly out of in PA?
Just outside of Jim Thorpe.
Okay, is that central PA?
Northeastern central, yeah, closer to the Poconos.
Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, we were looking at taking a trip there sometime. Me and the wife, because we love that stuff, man. I think our 10th anniversary, we went and had a trip down in actually not far from the foothills. We were over there just east of just a little bit west of Asheville.
Oh, okay.
Trying to remember the name of it here. I'm gonna say
my neighbor's dog's going nuts.
Making me think. I was like sitting there, sounds like my house. Sounds like I was like, is that my daughter yelling at my dog? But yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. What was we talking about again? Sorry.
The trails, the different trail system. You say you're up on an anniversary trip.
Oh yeah, we were trying to remember the name of the town there. It was west of Asheville there, just a little south and west of Asheville, real close to South Carolina and Georgia and all that. Whitewater Falls is there. I can't remember the name of the town though, but beautiful area, man. Full of waterfalls, full of small little hikes, and that's what we want. That's what I want to get out and do. Just me and her take a whole week somewhere, and not just backpack. We can just like go somewhere and camp, and then just hike every day. Like I just want to do something like that again. It's just when we did it, we stayed in like a cabin, which I wouldn't mind doing that either. I mean, either way, I just want to get out and like experience an area like that again.
Yeah, well, if you're looking, one of the premier spots in Pennsylvania is probably Ricketts Glen. I think it's like a 7 mile hike. It can be broken up into two different loops, but it's a state park, so there's cabin camping there. But there's like 21 waterfalls within a 7 mile loop. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll have to get with you on that, man. Because we're looking because you said it's a 7 mile loop.
Yeah, it's about a 7 mile loop. You
Okay,
can break
it's
it,
like
like I said, you can break it down, but it's definitely doable in a few hours. It's a little strenuous, but it's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful hike.
do you have a video on that? I'm just
No,
wondering.
I will. I'll get one up. I'll get one up in the very, very near future. Actually, editing it.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I got a few projects. I've been working on that kind of fell by the wayside. I ran into some computer issues, and I lost about 2 weeks worth of time working on editing videos. So some of the videos that you guys are seeing coming out now were actually shot the end of August.
oh wow,
So
yeah.
yeah, but we'll get
So
we'll get
ah,
caught up.
that just means when you drop them, we'll have a lot of content to watch. Like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah,
I mean, you reached out to me, and then we got to talking. I mean, I found you turned me onto your channel, and I was like, I hadn't. I mean, I'm starting to get a lot more of the Pennsylvania and the northeastern more now.
yeah.
I guess because I went to MAHHA a couple times. I've had a few videos from Pennsylvania, and then so I guess I got to make it up there more. Then me and Rich, he's not actually far, man. Rich, he's about an hour from Ben and Hilltops.
Oh, really?
So from Waynesburg. So he's I
Yeah,
want to say he was 3 hours from MAHHA.
yeah. They're about.
Yeah.
I think they're about 4 hours from me to Hilltop.
Okay. Oh wow, you're not far from him then.
No,
So you're about
no.
four and a half from him.
Yeah, I'm up in the northeast corner, like trying to think what you would see on the map that would give you the best.
I know kind of where you're talking up there because I know where the Poconos and stuff are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to get with Rich and we'll have to go up there and make a trip out of it, man. Because
Yeah,
I usually like to go up
plan.
there and hang out with him, and we'll hang out for a night, and then we'll go somewhere and do a weekend trip. His wife lets him go out sometimes with me. She tends to trust me. I don't know if she trusts me or she just don't like him being home a lot.
I think my wife would be happy if I'm out with anybody other than just being by myself. So
Yeah, that's my wife. She don't like me at all when I was doing it by myself. I mean, but those are trips that I'll tell her I'm like I have to do them sometimes. Those are the ones where it brings me back to center.
yeah, yep, I agree. Sometimes you just gotta get out there and clear your head. You know, you get out there.
Yep.
Sometimes you're having a rough day or even a rough week, and you get out there and you see some of the sights and get to live in that fresh air, feel that wind on your skin.
Yep.
It's just nothing like it.
Yep. So man, hammocks. You wanna talk a little bit about hammocks here and what is making them interesting to you?
Well, honestly, I think the weight is one of the things, and my knees, man. I'm getting a little older now, and my knees rolling out of a tent in the morning. It's rough, but it's something I've been looking into a while. I met up with Tony from Random Adventures 2.0 at his meetup, and Daniel and a lot of those guys, and they kind of sold me on the whole hammock idea. And then the more I did research into it, the more I realized like it's like actually I was just talking to Jason earlier today, and saying about I feel like I'm reinventing the wheel. That's too much gear guy. I don't know if you're familiar with his channel or not, but I was mentioning it to Jason as he knows a lot about gear, a lot about different gear, and that's something I've been
Jason,
thinking about. Too much gear guy.
Why does that sound so familiar? I'm gonna have to look it up when I
I'll
get
send
off
you
here
the link. Yeah, if you don't have it, I'll send you his link.
because that sounds
You guys
familiar.
would get along. You guys would get along great.
I'm a gear junkie, so I think I've told you just how much I've gotten behind me here.
Yeah. It's crazy. But it's nice to get a chance, to try out some different gear, and like on my end, it's kind of like my thoughts are, where do I start? Do I start out with like the top of the line stuff? But what if I find out I don't like it, and I don't want to go with like basement gear because it's just not going to hold up? So I'm kind of trying to find something in the middle there.
Yeah, I've got some stuff that if we get you down here, I can let you try out. I've actually got a hammock stand too, so we can just set it up right here in the yard, and
Yeah.
boom, and then you can try it out. I've got, like I said, I got a lay flat. I don't think that's going to be for you though. I think you're going to want to gather it in, and about how you're probably about the same size as me. You're probably what, about 6 foot, a little bit under 6 foot, something like that.
No, I'm about 5'8", just shy of 5'8".
Okay, so yeah,
about 5'8.5", somewhere in there.
okay, so you're about the same height as Rich. So yeah, we both use hammock gear, Circadian Pros, and I ain't gonna lie, I love them. It's he turned me on to them, and then like I said, Hanging High is who I started with, and their budget, and then you have hammock gear, which is a little bit above that, and then you have Dutchware, which is, I ain't gonna lie, that's like if you want a Cadillac in a hammock, and they're nice, but I just don't know if how much they could handle the miles that I do every year.
Yeah. See, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Like I said, I don't mind putting the money out for good gear, but at the same time, not sure if it's something I'm gonna do faithfully, because a lot of places I hike too, it's difficult to get to trees. Sometimes you're up above the tree line, and trying to find a place to sleep, I'd have to drop back, which, I mean, it's fine. But I'm looking now. I'm trying to get into that comfort level, so that's the important thing.
Man, I'm going to tell you, growing up camping, my entire life, tents, you just go out. But when I had bariatric surgery, I started looking into backpacking. It was my cousin. I started watching him. He put a few videos on YouTube years ago, and he was doing hammock camping, and that's what got me into it. And then, like I said, I jumped in feet first, but I was like, I've tried every setup that's possible by now, and I know what I like and I know what I don't like, and I keep upgrading, but eventually I'm going to I'll have a Dutchware hammock. That's going to be a hammock that I'm probably going to get custom made. So it's going to be a little bit more money. I'm gonna have to hide that one somewhere, because if I get that,
Oh yeah, Ursa Leo. I see that. See, they have a post up there about the kayak and hammock camp on the Mahonongahela. I saw that. I saw a couple other people do those, like the raft kind of adventures, and do the same thing. I always looked into that,
okay.
but that's a lot of plotting and trying to know exactly where you are and paying attention to river
See,
levels
I
and
do.
stuff.
I've done hammock camping on the river. I've done that, but only here local. Man, I've got a heck of a trip for you. On the Cumberland down here, you can actually take a 2-night trip and camp on the side of the river, and then you end up at Cumberland Falls on the last day. You get out like right above the falls.
Nice. That would be a cool trip. Yeah, you tree dwellers, I don't know, you're gonna have to teach me, that's for sure.
So Jason here said he's a dedicated hammocker. Jason, if you want to let us know what is your favorite setup here, we're trying to get Robbie here with a few different ideas. We already know what Ursa's in there. She really likes that hellbender, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels like that mirror that material feels like you're on some of the best satin sheets you've ever had.
Yeah, that looks like a good setup. Looks like a really nice setup.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I love Dutchware, and eventually I'll have. I think I'm gonna start with a tarp. I'm gonna get a tarp made. I don't know what I'm gonna get on it yet. It might be what's on behind me here, or it could be one of my new stickers. The sticker I have that's about the tornado. So that could be that.
I like that.
One of the two. I haven't decided yet.
The tornado one, I like that one. That's clever. W1.9.
Okay. So no concern with durability on the Dutchware from Jason here. Yeah, he has some of the best zippers. So yeah, seems like Jason. Looks like he's new on here. We haven't met, but Jason looks like he says Dutchware, and I'm gonna say a lot of people say Dutchware, and I'm not gonna lie, I love Dutch's stuff. He has a lot of really nice gear, but you're gonna pay the money if you're willing to pay the money right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But
Like I said, one of the things I got to learn to see, see where that's going to fit in.
that's what I'm saying. Buy you a budget, buy you something budget, and then if you like it, I mean, you can always sell the budget and then buy the upgrade stuff.
Yep, true. I just
That's
have
the
it
easiest.
on the gear.
Oh yeah, that's what I usually, if I like it, I hang on to it. And I'm like, you know what? I'll find a way to use it later. What I do is I use it to make setups for my family. So I've got enough setups now. When my youngest gets old enough, I can take us all out at the same time.
Nice. Yep, that's kind of my thoughts too. I always hang on to stuff. I just can't get rid of it. I don't know. I always have this thought where I'm going to use it in the future, and a lot of times I'll pull it. Like I have an old Kelty tent. The thing has seen, I think it's seen probably 50 or 60 different camps, but I still pull it out now and then just to drag it along with. Like it's got nostalgia points, I guess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have my lay flat that I started with. It's actually, I use it every trip. Well, I don't use it, but my daughter, she takes it with me when we go every trip. My wife was using it, which I just got her the hanging high set up as well. I just got her that set up, and she's going to be using that with their winter tarp now. And I got her with the poles with it too, so she has the poles whenever we go backpacking to spread her tarp out. Figured she had the big tarp. I wanted to get it open so that way we can both have somewhere to sit underneath of it. Starts pouring the rain. I've got the little ultralight backpacker small tarp, and it ain't nearly as big, but so we got Jason here. He said that he likes the Dutchware netless, but he says he does has a couple of chameleons, and I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie. I've looked at the chameleons. The zip-on chameleons are really nice, as well as the quilted chameleons. And Mike here, he can tell you what his favorite. He has Mike. If you haven't heard, I don't know if you've ever. Mike's out there a lot on. He's been on my channel a lot. We've actually hung out. I met him at HangCon. He's very knowledgeable on gear. He's probably knows just as much probably more than me, because that man, I swear, he has to have a tractor trailer full of gear. I don't know where. I don't know how he hides it from his wife. I mean, how do you hide that from her? I want to know. How do you do it, Mike? I need to know. How do you have like your own little thing that you get it? Do you have a separate address you get it sent to?
You got a PO box in the next
Yep.
town over.
Yep.
Ursa, I think I'm planning a backpacking trip or possibly just a day camp next weekend. But I'm down after that. Be nice to get down to North Carolina. The weather's probably much warmer. We're dipping down into the 30s at night now up here in
PA. Oh, see, getting down to the 40s now here. It's a little chilly this morning. I'm still wearing shorts, and I'm like, whoo.
Do I wear shorts? It'll be 16 degrees out, and I'll still be wearing a pair of shorts. Kid you not?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Nope. There we go. There he goes. He says he keeps his gear shed locked and intercepts UPS before she gets home.
You're gonna have to put out a how-to video for us guys.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a quick little short right there. If you intercept it down the road, and then you run to your shed and just lock it real quick.
Oh, hey Skeeter, how are you, brother?
Looks like we got Skeeter in here. Me and Skeeter met for the first time when we went to when we were at MAHHA. Ursa, we met up earlier in the summer. Actually, it was Labor Day weekend, and we did the gorge. And I think it was right after that. Is when you meet. Yep, that's when me and you started talking. You're like, I want to get down there. I was like, we can do it anytime. And I was like, I need to get up there because that's where I'm trying to get a little bit further north. I want to get more into the mountains, man. More and more. I haven't got a whole lot. The highest elevation I think I've been is a little over 4,000, I think.
Well, you guys have
So
higher elevations than we do up here. You're
really,
higher off sea level anyway. Most of the high points around me are 15, 16. I think there's one at 1,800 feet. They're not very high. Well, from ground level.
okay. Say West Virginia. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That's all the elevation I've done has been West Virginia. I probably I want to say yeah. I think the highest one we did was when we went was if Rich is still out there, he can let us know. But I think it was when we went to Seneca, maybe, or it was Cranberry. I can't remember. It's one of the two. But
Nice.
have you ever been to West Virginia?
I have. I've never camped or backpacked there though. It's kind of like the first
Oh
time.
man,
So that's
we're
why
gonna.
when I saw your videos come out and I saw Ursulio with you guys, and I'm like, yep, I got to check it out. It's been something that's on my list. Daniel from Hammock Mountain did a thing in the Red River Gorge, so that kind of piqued my
Hmm.
interest that way. So it's cool. I want to get out and get some different
Yeah, the
stages.
gorge, man. It's unique. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, like I said, there's not a whole lot like it, and I ain't gonna lie, we're kind of blessed here in Kentucky like I'm blessed to be that close. And then also I got Big South Fork not far away either, and it's got a whole lot of arches there too. It's just very I ain't gonna lie, I'm blessed.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's beautiful country. Definitely beautiful country.
Yeah, we got to get you down here, man, and I'm gonna have to find a trip, a different trip to take you on. I'm going to look around. I've got several areas that I've got around there. Might have to get you down and get you up on Indian Staircase, man. That's a really fun if you're brave enough to go up it with your pack on. I'm going to tell you that my 11-year-old did it. So
Calling me out.
I'm just going to let
No,
you know. And Rich is out there too, and he's going to go up it tomorrow when I meet him. And I done told him, I was like, dude, you ain't getting out. My 11-year-old did it. So, and then he's like, why don't you just bring her so she can carry my pack up? I was like, man. I was like, she would. I ain't gonna lie. She'd probably look at you and probably be like, nah.
Be like a Sherpa from Everest.
Okay, here we go. Mike says, guys, the secret is to buy her anything she wants. That and scratch off water. Tickets every time. Oh man. Yeah, I hope Cherry's not watching. I hope she's not watching out, Mike. She's learning all your secrets, man. I'm sorry.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump off. I'm sure I'll see you
Okay.
again in the near future, John.
Yeah.
Take care.
So, guys, we got Robbie here. If you want to go ahead and tell him your channel name. Man, I don't know if we've mentioned it. I'm sure we have.
Yeah, I'm not lost. I'm exploring. Based in Pennsylvania. Do a little bit of everything: hiking, backpacking. Try to get in some historical sites. A little bit of urban exploring. Literally a little bit of everything.
Avid drone pilot.
Just starting with the drone. Really, I used to use it more for scouting locations, more than anything, and now I'm actually trying to get it into my videos a little bit more. So,
Oh wow, I
you
didn't
guys
think
look
of using it
at
for
it.
scouting. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
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 man.
makes
Thanks
things
for
a lot
getting on
easier.
here.
Anytime, brother. Hope to see you again soon.
Oh, always, man. I'll have to show you some. I'll have to send you some pictures from this weekend and stuff.
Good deal. Good luck, guys. Hope you have a great trip.
Take it easy, man. See you.
Later.
Okay, guys, that was Robbie. I want to thank him again for getting on here. We've had a good little chat. I need to get with him. We're going to have several adventures. He's going to be like Rich, I believe. We're going to take a lot of trips together. Ursa wasn't moving to across the country, but yeah, we got to get down to Tennessee. I'm going to actually, Ursa, what about a trip with my, well, she might get mad. I'll have to ask her. Let me ask her, but I know she's wanting to see fall colors, and that would be within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So let me ask her. She is, of course, she is the end all be all here, and she makes all the decisions. I just follow. She lets me out to the woods occasionally, or I just sneak away. No, I can't sneak. I can't sneak for my life. Sorry, I'm the worst deer hunter ever. I got to sit in a blind so I can be quiet. My ADHD and I shake so bad. Good night, Mike. Take it easy. Be safe out there. You got to watch out for them. You know who they are. But anyways, man, have to be safe out there driving that trailer. So how do you think they'll be in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Ursa? Not next weekend, but the weekend after. I'm actually heading to Tennessee, not next weekend as well. I had another buddy hit me up. I'm going to be doing, I don't know if you've heard of the Fiery Gizzard. It's really close to y'all down there. So I'm going to be hitting up the Fiery Gizzard. He's planned out a trip. We're going to knock it out overnight. So I'm going to have that next weekend. But I'll have to look. Let me look at the calendar. I think Brandy's off the weekend after that, my wife. So let me talk with her and see if she'd like to go down there to you in about 2 weeks. What do you think? You let me know. Guys, I want to thank everyone for getting on here again. Like I said, we've been talking. Robbie got on here. He's an awesome guy. Can't wait to get some adventures with him and get him in a hammock. And I want to thank you all for giving your opinions here. I love Dutchware, and if Dutchware is listening, I will have a tarp eventually, and I will have a hammock eventually. Just not there yet. So I'll rock the hammock gear for now, and I'll have it. Don't trust. Just believe that. Actually, the wife asked me what I wanted for my birthday and Christmas. I might just have to tell her I want that tarp. What do you think, guys? That'd be a good plan. Y'all let me know in the comments there in the chat. Yeah, I don't want no Kate's Cove crap. If I do something down there, I'd like to plan a trip where we can go somewhere and, be away from the people. We're not touristy type people, as you can tell. I like going to more obscure places. Oh, thirsty, guys. Y'all ever heard of Sunkist peach water flavor? You need to get some. It's really good if you like peach water, peach flavoring. That's what mine's going to be too, Rich. Thank you, Jason. You made my decision there, but Rich, me and you are talking the same language there, buddy boy. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Ursa. So did everybody like the time change tonight? Did it work out for everybody a little bit better? That's something I just want to know here. This time change works good for you all. You normally do it at 6:30 to 7:30, but I think it will make it easier in the future. I put my kids to bed at 8. Well, my youngest and then my oldest goes to bed at 9, so works out really well. So if y'all like this time, I want to keep this time, but that's up to you all. You all are the listeners, and I'm here just to chit chat and listen to, and tell y'all about my adventures and listen to you all. Good deal, Rich. Since we know you're the co-host here, you're gonna have to get on here more. You like to sit in the chat there. There we go. We got Aaron saying anyone can lay in his. He's gonna be there. So, Rich, you'll get to meet Aaron. He's another brother here in Kentucky. You're really close to the gorge, aren't you, Aaron? You're within an hour, I think. Is that what you told me? Rich, you're funny. Like I say, you do keep the conversation going there a little bit good. We can give each other, we can give each other shit through the chat, I guess. You can. 45 minutes. Woo! Wished I was 45. Well, I am about 45 minutes from Big South Fork, so I can't complain. About 2 hours, maybe a little over 2. I can't remember. I'll have to look. I think it's about around 2 hours for me to drive to the gorge. Hilltops is the. I don't know if I'll be able to make that one or not. It's kind of that was last minute, and I seen it, but I don't know. I'll see Tim this weekend. So he actually brought my pack down here to Kentucky. We're for the YouTuber meetup, so I'll see him tomorrow, and we'll talk about it. I don't know if I can let the wife, if I can convince her to let me go, but I don't know. We'll see. Shh. So Jason put out Hilltops meetup. So Hilltop Packs is going to be starting their own meetup, which I think is awesome. And I'm going to be trying to make it. I'm going to have to try to make it because I like my Hilltops gear. We already know that, but. And then Rich is saying there we got HoHa as well. It's another one that they're putting on in December. Rich, I don't know, buddy. I want you. You keep bringing me up all these hammock hangs. You're killing me. They're all so fun, and I want to go to them all. Oh man, 25 minutes if you're in a hurry. That must be nice there, Aaron. I take the back way and I enjoy it. You know, put on some tunes. Sometimes listen to an audiobook. Just depends on what mood I'm in. Yeah, I'm going to try to get up there, Jason. I love Hilltop. Ben's an awesome Ben, Tim, all of them there. They're just awesome people. I actually wanted me and Ben of trying to get together for trying to do a hike forever. I'd like to get him to Dolly, maybe get to Dolly Sods with a bunch of us and get to do the loop out there. That's another one. Maybe we can get Robbie in on that too, Rich. I know he left here, but we can talk to Robbie. I know he ain't done West Virginia. I know he'd probably love Dolly Sods or any of the places we've been to, man. What about you, Aaron? You going to HangCon this year, buddy? Did you go to HangCon this past year? This last one? I can't remember if you did or not. Of course, Ned is always down for Dolly Sods. He loves him some of that. What's the name of the one that you always sink in? Man, I'm on. I have to go back and rewatch Dolly Sods again because heck yeah, Aaron. Me and the boss and the kiddos will be there too. I'll have to hit you up, man, so we can try to link up and not be too far away. I gotta remember midnight bacon too. Be a different experience this year. I had the daughter with me, and I didn't know exactly what to do, and it was a lot of people there. And guys, if you haven't went to HangCon and you haven't experienced that, it's on a different level than any hang you'll ever be to. It's awesome. You'll get to meet a lot of hammock vendors there, and I'm just going to tell you, awesome. Dobbin's great. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't remember that because we went on it. Me and my buddy Dustin, who I used to, we done several backpacking trips together. Some of my first backpacking trips, but we had to actually on Dobbin, we had to actually walk above it in order to even get to where we were going. We should have just took the hill route, but I seen the hill and I was like, not going that way. Hell yeah, Aaron. Sounds like a plan, buddy. I mean, I'm starting to get out there a little bit more now. I'm trying to get a little more open. Takes me a while to get open up with people. I like to get to know people first. Like I said, it was good. I'm out. That peach water is good. But I'm glad you're going to be out there this weekend, Aaron. You'll get to meet the boys. We'll have Jason from Backpacking with Jason will be there. We'll have Jeremiah Stringer will be there. A bunch of our Ohio and Indiana backpackers will be there, hopefully, and just gonna be a good time. I mean, you'll love the boys. We all give each other hell, and they all and just have a good old time. Oh yeah, it was a pretty There you go. At HangCon. That's where I met Mike at HangCon, and let's just say Mike almost met me in the wrong way, Aaron. It wasn't a pretty sight. I was sitting there trying to dry off, and he's opening the door to the shower room. And here I hear my daughter out there. My dad's in there. Oh, well, guys, I may have to end up calling this an early one tonight. I've still got some packing to do, and I'm out of water and I'm thirsty. But we're going to end this with, if you want to meet up this weekend and you are close to the Red River Gorge, there will be several of us YouTubers out there, a little bit more known than me. I'm a little nobody in this world of YouTubing, but there'll be a lot of us out there, and we love to have a good time. It's going to be an adult time, so don't bring kids. We're going to have a good time, and bring your hammock, bring your tent. You don't have to be a hammocker. There'll be tents there too. We're all just, backpackers. That's what we are. We're going to backpack in, and we're camping on top of Indian Staircase in the Red River Gorge. If you want to meet up, we'll be there all weekend. Boston Way Trailhead is where you can go to, and that's where you can get to Indian Staircase. But guys, I'm going to get off of here. I've got some packing left to do. And on that note, you adventurers, y'all keep adventuring and y'all take it easy.